Elon, Zach, I want y'all to go get on the elevator, press H for hell. Now they getting everybody out but Trina and Shabuzi, but beggars can't be choosy. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Quinton. You know what it is. I go by both. Call me both. Go answer to both. I do appreciate everybody who has been watching and commenting and subscribing. I'm trying to get this channel, like I said, to 10,000 subscribers. I know it's a stretch, but it's power in the tongue, so we gonna speak it into existence. And I'm trying to get some more likes on the video so we can just keep the momentum going. It's a new channel, so I know it's gonna take some work, but like I said, I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. So let's get into episode 30 of Love Island USA. So in this episode, we finally see Shabuzi showing some effort by setting up a date. It's a breakfast date out in the sand. Ace is the waiter. Now, not my favorite couple, just with the way things went down. I just can't get behind them. Things have died down with the Alandria situation. Things have died down. But, the grass is already burned. Water's already drained. I just can't get with it. It's not really my favorite couple. But if they like it, fantastic for them. But the logistics of it all, I just can't rock with. But I will say it looks good to see that Taylor can show some initiative and some interest when he does actually like a person. So all the questions about if maybe that's just how he is, we see that's just how he was with Alandria. And that's okay. That's okay. Next, we move on to Iris and Pepe, and I just feel like they're weird. This is why I don't believe all that crying, all that rolling around on the ground. Get your ass up and shut the hell up. Iris, you spent the last portion of the previous episode balled up in a goddamn cocoon, bawling your eyeballs out because TJ went home. Then you woke your ass up and discovered, oh, I like Pepe. Huh? You say what? I don't like it. I want them to get up out the villa. Pepe really lost me on the last episode with the way he played Grayson. He ruined her experience, and not only did he make her waste all of her time with him, he didn't even try to save her when she was up for elimination. You're a dud. You're a dud. You're a dud. So America got those votes wrong from the previous episode. Nothing I can say about that. Anywho, let's move along. Cierra is out of the villa. Yup. Cierra is out of the villa. I'm so excited. She was a terrible person, and this has nothing to do with comments that she made in a previous video. This is off her actions. Why would you stand behind Taylor if Alandria is supposed to be your girl and he really disrespects her like stream in front of the world? Why would you vote to keep him? That just made zero sense. If Iris is your homegirl, why didn't you vote for TJ? You voted for Taylor. That made absolutely zero sense. Now, Alandria, you are not off the hook because you played a part in that as well. Why would you waste your vote on Ron Stoppable? Okay, him and that little cold sore that he can't get rid of right here. You wasted your vote. You should have voted with the rest of the girls for Andrina. I think that might have tied it up. Then we could have really gave Cierra some shit because she could have picked anybody other than Taylor. And we might have got him up out of here. So y'all, is Ace the only one playing Big Brother? Clearly, Ace is the only one playing Big Brother because that was the game move. That was how you play the game. Because clearly y'all not there for love, so y'all should have been playing the game. Come on now. Anywho, so we fast forward over to the fellas talking to Nick because we just learned from the announcer that Cierra is out of my villa, and they are asking him, what is he gonna do now? Pretty much, who's he thinking about exploring? And right immediately, the look on his face, he was about to say Alandria, but he stopped. Just say it. It's cool. Just say it. We want it. Just do it. Go ahead. We got you. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. But I could tell he had a look like a hesitation because of Taylor. I don't want to use the F-bomb, but F-bomb Taylor. He don't deserve her. He deserves exactly who he got. So move on. That's what we want. We excited for that. So anyway, we fast forward over to Zach trying to have a chat. He's pulling Amaya for a chat. Amaya is not messing with it. She is giving him the coldest shoulder I have seen in a minute. And I'm glad that she's doing that because it's not genuine. They saw that she was voted as America's favorite. Now everybody is Team Amaya. But Zachary, you were one of the people who ganged up on her in front of everybody. You're the worst of them all because you ganged up on her after she was already beat down. Then you added your 2 cents. Gutterball, my boy, gutterball. And I'm glad that she was able to squash the little beef, but also I can like you can tell that she is just like not like in the romantic aspect. And I'm glad because he blew his chance. He blew his chance. And I love me some of Maya, so I'm glad that she gave him that cold shoulder and she pretty much friend zoned him right then and there, and he could tell, and we all could tell, and I'm glad because you were the worst of the three, to be exact. Fast forward over to Ace and Shelly, and they're just finally they getting it together. Finally, they getting it together. They've been driving me crazy for the last month. They getting it together. Thank God. But you could see Ace and Shelly are having, as they're chatting, they're looking across the villa and they can see Nick and Olandria having a chat. He's like, you know what, I could see something happening with Nick and Olandria. And Shelly's like, like it could be. She already knew. She was already hip. Trust me, Olandria already told her some shit behind the scenes. Trust me, especially if they supposed to be so tight. She told her already. For sure. Then they fast forward over to Nick and Olandria, and he's telling her, he feels like she's always been, the most genuine. She's always had his back, and how she brings out a manly side of him, and he feels like he brings out a goofy side of her. Talk your shit, brother. Talk it. Do something in your spirit. I like that kind of talk. Give it to her. That's what she need to hear. She need to feel like somebody really, really, really like her. Because Shabuzi played, Then he asks her, if she's open to exploring. She's like, absolutely. Now that we both have kind of settled in our, our previous connections, and they're the connections. The doors are closed on those connections. Now we can give this, that we can approach this with, clearer minds and give it a more fair shot than we did the previous time. I knew it was some shit. And she was trying her best to be a girl's girl for Cierra the snake. And Cierra snaked her. So I do not feel bad for Cierra that she's out of the villa. And I do not feel bad that Olandria is about to take her man. That's exactly what she gets. I hope that when she gets out and she sees all this negative backlash, I do hope that she is able to process it and deal with it in a more positive way. Now, I'm sure it's not going to be easy. So, stay out of that girl's comments. It's like if you're posting videos for your personal pages and personal blogs, that's fine. She may never ever see them, but stay out of her DMs, stay out of her comment section. That's extreme. We all make mistakes. We all have room to grow. She's a terrible friend, but no need to just dogpile the hate onto spare the woman. So continuing on with their conversation, Nick asks, how does she feel about, the Taylor and Clark, and Alandria, she says that she supports Taylor and Clark, and she does see that they do have a good connection. She can see their growth, and that she's happy for them, and that's the kind of talk that we love to hear. She, and then she explains that she's upset. She's not upset that Taylor, found a different connection or that Taylor moved on. She's upset how Taylor went about it, and that is all that we have been saying this entire time. So for all you Taylor fans, all you Clark fans, Clark isn't even really the problem. So there's really no need, any reason to even discuss her. But for all the Taylor supporters, I've seen a few people, to be exact, say he didn't do anything wrong. If you think Taylor did nothing wrong, you're trash. And I feel sorry for whoever your significant other may be. Because if you don't think what Taylor did to Olandria for a month or 3 weeks, however long it was, ruining her experience and almost leaving her vulnerable to be eliminated, almost leaving her vulnerable to not being able to make a genuine connection because it's not that much time left, and not give a damn, that's a trash human being. He's trash, and he thought he did his big one. I pick Clark. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Because you look stupid standing up there in that Temu outfit thinking you're doing your big one. You did nothing. You did absolutely nothing at all. You not touching that money. I just want him to know he ain't touching that money. Somebody please tell me. Can I get a you ain't touching that money? Somebody tap your neighbor and say, Taylor ain't touching that money. He won't even see it. The only way he gonna see it is if he asks to borrow some from the winner. Continuing on with their conversation, Nick asks Olandria how does she feel about Clark and Taylor being last and everything, and she said that she felt fantastic. So did we. So did we. So did we. But production had a hand in that because there is no way that they were last in every category. Then when it came down to being eliminated, they weren't in the bottom. That's sketchy. That's sketchy. Production had a hand in that, and I just don't like that. Like, what the fucking fuck? Both of them leaving at the same time, along with Ron Stoppable, would have just been. And then Cierra right behind. Clean up on aisle 7. Get back, Bugs. Get back, Bug. Get back, Bugs. Y'all, everybody want Amaya now that we voted her as America's favorite. I do not like that. I don't like that at all. Elin, Zach, I want y'all to go get on the elevator, press H for hell, and go there and stay, because y'all, especially Zach, the way you dog piled onto that girl when she was beat down already by Austin and Ace. Now all of a sudden she's an amazing girl. She's a now you want to touch and you want to hug and you want to get that. God damn it, get back. Leave her be. Elin, you just grasping at straws because you have no connection and you are for sure on your way home. I think we all knew Elin was on his way home this episode when the recoupling situation came up. We already knew that. He didn't even try to make real connections other than Cierra. After that, he was just hanging out with the fellas. Amaya, your only logical answer is Brian. That's the only one that stood up for you before America voted for you. So he didn't know nothing about that. It was all just from his heart, or what he felt like was right in the moment. And we love that. That's who you need to pick. That's who she picks. Spoiler alert. Zach pulls Alandria for a chat after this, and he's trying to feel her out, and he's offering her snacks. We ain't at the club. She not at your house. You never did that before. Don't do it because an elimination is coming. You're whack. What is it that she looks for in a man, And she tells him, she likes a provider, but not in the sense of financial providing. She wants somebody to, provide her with, emotional support and, just being there for her, things like that. Then she tells us, how much she loves talking to Zach, and she's like, am I tripping or is he cute? Don't fall for it. Zach is an opportunist. Him being voted up there as kind of being like genuine, I forgot what number he was. He must got a lot of family and friends because there is no way in hell America voted for that. He's an opportunist. Fast forward on to the recoupling ceremony. We just gonna fly through this real quick because this is a brief episode. Shelly gave a wonderful speech, but my boy Ace, she picked Ace. It was nice to hear the things that she had to say. I'm hoping that they get this shit together because I'm tired. It's only so many flowers he can pick from their little garden before it ain't none left. Hopefully they close off by the next episode because I'm tired. Huda picks Chris. No big surprise there. Y'all know my first video was inspired by getting Huda thrown out the villa. She has really grown on me. I love seeing the change. I love seeing the growth. She's doing it for me, y'all. She's really doing it for me now. I don't want her to win, but she is really doing it for me now. I like the way her and Chris are. I feel like he does show her something different that Jeremiah, angry ass, doing those TikTok interviews, because he's angry, but he's doing something that Jeremiah wasn't doing, and he's giving her something that Jeremiah wasn't giving. He's making her feel secure, and it's allowing her to blossom. So I like that. We love that. Y'all should love that too. We should all love it. What else? Iris picked Pepe. Go home. Go home. Go home. Go home. Y'all are weird. Go home. Go home. This is giving desperation that y'all don't want to be kicked out, thrown out on your backside. Hang it up. Flat screen. Clark picked Taylor. Next. Olandria. Olandria picked Nick. And we love to see it. 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 It just make you it just feel like waterfalls. We love to see it. It's been a long time coming. That's who they should have been with in the first place. We gonna try it again. I might be willing to let them scam me for this 100K. I might be willing to let them scam me. I don't know. I just voted for them in the app, but I'm also voting for Shelly and Ace. Oh shit. Well, I meant to vote for Shelly and Ace, but I missed the timeline. That sucks. Hopefully this isn't the last vote though. It shouldn't. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Just as long as Shabuzi and Trina don't get no votes, I'm good to go. Feel me? But I'm excited to see this Nicolandria situation. I'm excited. I think they could do something. I feel like they could be a really good couple. I just wish that there was more time left in the villa. So anyway, we gonna have to see where that goes in these 6-7 days, I guess. Hopefully they can, I don't know, bump some skins or something. And Cierra then gave it up. Speaking of bumping skins, Cierra, you done spent all that time giving it up in the villa, and now look. Well, oh well. Moving right along. Amaya, my girl. I'm so excited. Now I'm just so happy to see the turnaround from Amaya not being picked at all, being left vulnerable countless times, to now she has 3 people beating down her door to see who she would pick. I love that for her. Thank God she picked Brian. Brian was the only one who stood up for her. Brian's the only one who wants her to be herself, and he actually means it. I like this for her. I like this for them. I think they make a pretty good connection. I won't say couple, but they make a good connection, and I'm excited to see where this goes for her. She's definitely making top 4 for sure, and I would stand behind that. I would support that. So yeah. So we got to say goodbye to Zach and Elin, and I can't say that I'm sad. I can't say, oh no, I'm gonna miss them. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Stay out. As a matter of fact, stay the hell out. Okay. Don't come back. Don't come back. See you at the reunion. Don't come back. Anyway, we gonna wrap this up. Episode was not a lot going on. It was short, it was sweet, it was brief, so hopefully this video is the same. Wasn't a whole lot to, discuss, but I just wanted to make sure I got this video out there. I know it's been a couple of days. I ran into a lot of technical difficulties with the last couple of episodes for the videos that I recorded. It's just been exhausting and draining. Recording videos for like hours just to not be able to upload them, not be able to edit them, and there's always just something wrong. So hopefully this video turns out better and it can be posted. If I can get this video to like at least 1,000 likes and maybe get like 100 subscribers, I will post a video of me doing the worm in a Spider-Man costume. Yep. That's all I'm gonna give y'all for right now. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, turn your post notifications on. Tell them that it's new, it's fire, it's going. The channel gonna be going up. So make sure you get on board while the train is just starting to roll. Cause when I get to the top, I'm gonna still welcome y'all. Till next episode, I holla.